about me being uncomfortable wherever I am. You ain't never gotta worry about me. You ain't never gotta worry about me. You ain't never gotta worry about me being uncomfortable with who I am.
Sup? Though, for the people that don't have like social media and all that, yeah, I know I look a little different. That's because I got a twist. But I kind of, hold on, look. How y'all feel about it, though? How you feel about it? I can't see nothing. I kind of messed up because I told the lady that I wanted it to twist my mohawk, but I didn't tell her what kind of twist. So it's like, she put it as like a dreads. So yeah, so in about 4 weeks, I'm going to get this taken out and do what's it called? Two strand twist. Yeah, but really, wow, that's crazy. Thank God I got a do-rag. Blue is my favorite color though. Let's get it though. Sup? I know I already said that though. The Man Under the Streetlight. Wow.
I'm scared of the dark.
Right.
And I have a good reason for it.
Same.
You might be thinking, so? Almost everyone is scared of the dark because something happened to them.
Right.
Well, that is true for me too. Here's my story. About 2 years ago, I ran away from home.
Right.
I don't know just what I was thinking at the time, but I left with no food, no water, no belongings, and no coat. It was a very rainy day, and I sensed that I should either find shelter or I'd be soaking wet. So I decided to walk to my school and stay there for a few hours to dry off.
Okay.
As I was already wet and cold on a rainy day. As I arrived, I laid down my head and quickly fell asleep. And when I woke up, it was pitch black outside.
Damn.
And I could barely make out anything.
I thought it was his eyes.
I didn't have a watch or anything that tells the time, so I assumed it was midnight.
I know that you all know that I have a problem with people assuming things, right? But in this situation, you said you didn't have a watch, so you didn't know what time it was, right? So with that being said, you don't have Adidas on, so I assume you're about to get clucked up. I think that would be like the only time I would ever use, assume. But other than that, like if you just assuming shit, you clucking up.
At least it stopped raining, I thought. I decided to just go back home, as I wasn't far and I was very hungry that time.
Right.
As I got up, I stopped. There was something in front of me, under a streetlight.
Shit.
About 50 yards away.
50 yards too close.
It was a man about 6 feet tall, and he was wearing a black coat with a hoodie over his face, so I couldn't see his face.
You got it.
At first, I thought it was my dad who had come to look for me, so I felt relief.
What?
But I didn't want to get into trouble, so I hid in a bush nearby and peeked out. The man was standing there and looked around for what it seemed like a half an hour.
Oh my God.
Then, under the light of the streetlight, he pulled something out of his pocket.
Sus?
I couldn't make it out at first, but then I realized it was a kitchen knife.
I really thought he was about to pull out a pack of condoms to cluck you with. Just saying, I really didn't expect a knife or anything like that. I really thought he was gonna get a pack of condoms, Trojan, right, and start going to town on you. You don't have Adidas on. You're a kid. You outside all hours of the night. Ugh. You know what's weird? having hair in your mouth. That's so weird. But yeah, you're a kid, right? You're outside. It's night. What the hell? You out all hours of the night. No Adidas on. No, nothing to tell what time it is. But just saying, it's about that time for you to get clocked up. You know, it's a lot of red flags going on, and most of those just went over your head, and then most of them you notice the red flags, but you're not really doing nothing about it, so you deserve to get clocked up first and foremost, you know? So, yeah. Best of luck to you.
Then he started to run toward the bushes. No.
Oh my God!
Exactly. I grew frightened and sprinted out of the bushes like an arrow. He already knew I was there. I didn't stop running until I got home without ever looking back.
You sure?
So I survived. But to this day, I still wonder what would have happened if I didn't run on that day.
What would...
Or worse, what would have happened if I didn't wake up at the school? I developed my fear of the dark from this incident.
What the
It's
hell?
so bad that now I have to sleep with a nightlight or the hallway light occasionally. Because I'm afraid that the man whom I saw will kill me or kidnap me someday if I don't turn the light on.
Where your parents at? How the hell he get inside your house? So you telling me nobody checked the checklist? Hey, nobody checked the checklist. Hey, daddy didn't check the checklist. Hey, mama didn't check the checklist. Hey, you didn't check the checklist. Hey, nobody checked the checklist. Hey, nobody. But did y'all realize something? Did you realize something? If you notice, because I noticed this too on some bullshit. Homeboy with curtains to his room were wide the hell open in the beginning of the story. And then when he got back home, his blinds were still open, which doesn't make any sense because you encountered a sus mother clucker that was out to cluck you. I would just assume that you would have everything locked and closed, especially your curtains and your doors, right? But you didn't. You didn't. That doesn't make any sense unless you were in cahoots, which I'm starting to believe a lot of these stories, these families, these friends are in cahoots because you were, I don't want to say it, but like, I feel like it has to be said. You were a dumbass. I don't care how old you were in this video. I don't care how old you are, you know? Because a lot of this stuff could have been prevented. You're a kid. You outside at all hours of the night. That definitely could have been prevented. Didn't have a watch. You had nothing to tell the time. That also could have been prevented. Yeah. You locking your clucking locks on everything so that mother clucker didn't come in your house like he did at the end of the story. That could have been prevented. I guess what? To each his own. I really don't know if I said that right, and I don't know if I said that in the right context. You know, I have a tendency of just saying things that sound right in the heat of the moment, but I could be dead wrong. You know, like touche, 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 touche. Am I saying that right? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, no. But then I also felt like your mom and dad or whoever else was in the house, at that point in time was clucking up. Because why wasn't your blinds closed? I understand that your blinds wasn't closed in the beginning of the story, but what you went through in this story, and when you got home, your blinds should have been closed. That's the real question. Why wasn't your blinds closed, bruh? Huh? Why wasn't your blinds closed? Oh, you got no answer. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, that's that. I don't think you are ever going to learn your lesson. I don't think, and because I don't think you are ever going to learn your lesson, you do not deserve any type of Adidas in any shape, form, or fashion. Point blank, period. Case closed, motherfucker. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.